Hi, YouTube. How are you? I'm doing okay. Not too bad. Oh, well, sorta. The whole neighborhood has found out that Doug's been having a hard time working on his truck for a couple days. He asked me to please forgive him because he made it so I couldn't even get my work done because he's so vocal about it. Well, the thing is there's a time to forgive, and you can even pre-forgive, but there's a time that you just have to say no to poor behavior. No excuses, no holds barred, because it's too much, and if it's too much for me, it's too much for everybody around me too, to make it so. And really, and this is narcissistic, if I have to work, I'm going to make sure you're not able to because I have to, and I need to look like I suffered more. And that really is the psyche I get out of the whole thing. You know, I can't see any other reason. And then to try and make excuses, I'm like, I don't want to hear anything. There's no excuse, you know. So, anyway, like usual, being vocal about my life, living with who I tell people I know the entity Satan in physical form is. And that's why I was Masonically trained and put here to try and squelch some of that damage, damage control, you know. But it does get hard, so do pray for me. Thank you. And I maybe some of us are going through the same thing, so I'm not demeaning anybody, any warrior for God out there, not demeaning you at all, ever. So, no, I thank you for the videos you all do and talking to me, and it helps me remain in a even state of mind and to keep my sanity without being too lonely. That's truly God working through people. And I appreciate you all for being receptive to that. You know, that's always amazing to me. God's choirs, his symphony. So, yeah. So, yeah, I was really wiped out yesterday emotionally. So, yeah. I have another neighbor like that. You can always hear when he's got to do something. Um, the whole valley hears it. There's, oh, well, now some of the kids are older, but there's three families right in earshot in traveling through the woods in this valley, of girls, just little girls. So, yeah. Bitch and all this stuff they have to hear. You know, it's hard on me, so I can't imagine what the rest of the neighbors. I think the ones actually moved because of the nonsense, and that's sad. You know, the words I heard were, "Who cares about the neighbors? Who's done anything for me?" You know, so that leaves my heart sad and sore, and I can't forgive. There's no remorse for anything. Excuses will never lead to any kind of self examination of poor behavior, you know. So, yeah. But anyway, on the bright side of things, nothing new under the sun, so we have to go look above and hope for the best. Cheers, everybody. Yeah. Just knowing I'm a soul and I'm not this lower vibing stuff here is a happy thought with possibilities of far grander of anything known to us. So yeah, and I believe that because so far, scientifically, biologically, logically, um, which sometimes in a world of kind of illusions and tricksters and liars and stuff, sometimes logic is hard to prove or grasp, even, especially if you've been raised in an adverse manner. And then you start seeing like character flaws in people that you can't unsee, that they may not or may not have remorse for, or even acknowledge within themselves any faults of no human connection, and totally leaving God out of the picture. Well, about a few days ago, too, Doug said, well, if he had said some kind of prayer for my kids, it'd probably help them. Or like we could change things if we got down on our knees and prayed. And I'm like, I have been on my knees, you know, but I don't feel sincerity, you know what I mean? Like, even the last couple weeks, he's been in my room in the morning, like I play some music and have a cup of coffee, and he'd sit in my, I got a lazy boy or, a chair in here. Um, I just didn't feel it. So, I mean, it seemed like a good attempt at peace, but I just didn't feel the true his inner self wanting that. So, because quite frankly, he knows that I wasn't praying for my sons. I put it in God's hands. I mean, I think of them every day, but I'm not going to get on my knees and cry every day over adult men that are making poor decisions. That'd be like me. Well, I did cry a little today, but it wasn't over anything I'm going through immediately. It was the whole emotional combination of everybody's sorrows, and trying to work through this nonsense and guide people and help people, and share the realities in life instead of the just look over here type of nonsense, you know, really, because nobody's really facing my question. And I've asked people for a long time, would you rather die than be a liar? Wouldn't you rather die than lie? Really, repeat after me. I'd rather lose my soul than be a liar. God, hang on to my hand so and make it so. Don't ever let me be a liar. Ask God that. Ask Him two things. First off, ask Him never to let go of you. Never let go of my hand. And the second one would be, make me the most honest person that ever existed. And there's your goals. Everything else will fall in line after that. But if you can use my motto, I'd rather die than lie, that's a start. Even if you only mean your material body and you don't want to monkey with your soul, that's up to you. I wager my soul on that fact. I'd rather die than lie, you know. So that's how serious I am about everything. And when I'm stupid, I beat myself up. Nobody needs to do that for me because I walk with my remorse in this grody flesh, you know. So, or beautiful, whichever way you want to look at it. No, I love y'all. I do. Hugs for real, you know, and not a parasitical hug. When I hug, you feel my energy, not the other way around, you know, like I'm not it's either a equal exchange or I'm giving energy, you know. I never have sucked off of somebody like I've had happen to me. And then I spent a lot of my life like, just don't touch me, you know, don't touch this. You know that song, don't touch this, or can't touch this. I still love that song. So, MC Hammer, can't touch this. That was popular when I first started to get to know Doug. I should have stuck with that. Wow. Okay, everybody. Or maybe my germs will make them better in the end. Who knows? Maybe that was God's plan the whole time, you know. Like, and actually it was. So we'll see how that works out. I have faith. There's always hope. But I'm not going to sit and forgive poor behavior with excuses, you know. No. Or no thought of it at all for 2 days, you know. Yeah. Playing games is what it's called. So, okay, everybody, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. Watch out for those con people. They're good at what they do. That's all I got to say. And a leopard does not change its spots. You'll know if it's real. Peace, everybody. And love from Pine City, Minnesota, USA. Oh, have a good night or day wherever you're at.